Make me laugh, baby. Make me laugh.
Say my name, baby. Say my name.
Oh my.
I'm leaving. I'm going to Australia. They're taking the land now. I'm going to Australia. They're leaving. They're taking the land now. I'm going to Australia. I'm going to tell them in Australia they're taking the land. Expropriation of land without compensation once upon a time.
What's going on, folks? It's the one and only AS African Siri. I'm your player plan popper. There'll be none before me. There'll be none at me. The father that makes me the one and only sonified, bonafide, and duplicately qualified to bring you a whole lot of satisfaction and action. Look out, baby. I'm your loved one. I'm the only man in the whole world who had to educate himself on law, economics, history, philosophy, politics, and most importantly, the jargon of Caucasianism. And I came out with an IQ equivalent to an African Siri. Unbelievable, right? So, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kings and queens, if any king and queen is listening, salute. Tenderpreneurs, Stockfell, survivors, welcome to the African Siri show, baby. This is the only show where we tell it, raw, spicy, and without compensation. Yeah. We tell it without compensation. We tell the news without compensation. But nevertheless, who can smell what Cyril is cooking? Cyril is cooking. I can't say Cyril. Okay, His Majesty President Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa is cooking something we don't know what he's doing. But he's in the presidency. He's in charge. He's running his second term. He's implementing laws. Hard take. I mean, by the way, here's the thing. First, he implemented NHI, and the elite I don't think they were happy with him, because obviously they're talking about the public infrastructure, the health facilities. If you just walk into any hospital now, things are not looking good, things are not looking up, and then they're like, no, it needs blah 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 NHI. But basically, NHI means we're going to have to go to the same hospital, all of us, and then because we're all children of God. But there was contradictions, and still in the court of law, blah blah, high court, blah blah, and then now he implements the Bella Act, and then there were strikes. No, Cyril, I can't do that, man. Man, near man, because fuck, man, near man, akas, ni yammer, blah 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 blah, and then now after the Bella Act, it was implemented anyway, and then now. This is where it is, land expropriation without compensation. I mean, everyone is just complaining on the streets. Everyone is, I was the only one who was writing noisemakers on the streets. Everyone is just growling like pit bulls and others are celebrating. Yeah, we're going to be equal. And, but it's never Cyril who does all these things. Okay, here's my conspiracy theory. Okay, it's quote unquote, it's a disclaimer, right? Cyril implements laws where the DA are ministers, and the DA is pro-business. DA, it's conflict of interest for DA ministers, because what Cyril is doing, is say, okay, let's say Siviwa Gwarube, who's a minister of education. Cyril made the minister to implement the Bella Act. And what does it say? It completely contradicts the DS founding manifesto and policies. And then, as if that was enough, he went again. This now, land expropriation without compensation. What does that mean? It means John Steenhuisen and Mr. The guy, man, Peterson, the infrastructure guy. Now they're supposed to implement the land expropriation without compensation. So what does that mean? It means the DA is going against their voters. And then now, hence, there's an uproar. But it's never Cyril. Of course, Cyril is that guy, man. It's like that rich aunt or rich uncle who at the family gatherings, he's just the darling of the people. No one knows his views. He doesn't like conflict. He doesn't have a view on anything that relates to conflict. But he's loved by everyone and smiling with everyone, and yeah. But he's often up to no good. But nevertheless, even with the GNU, I think the whole thing, the only thing that contradicts everything has the GNU, because why? GNU is like a Wi-Fi, where people are connecting to that Wi-Fi and then they're sharing. No one has the full connectivity of the Wi-Fi. Now they have to share, produce ideas, and drink from the same well or river, if you like. So there's this, everyone is just defending, the ministers are defending themselves. No, I don't agree with land expropriation without compensation. I don't do blah, 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 blah. But Cyril is in charge. He's the president at the end of the day, and he's the one who knows where we're going. And if he leads us, let's lead us. But one thing I know for sure, white and black alike, were the rainbow nation, stronger together. Whether they take the land, what happened, stronger together. No RNA, no DNA, just RSA.
Mr. Mandela, what do you think must happen now? I have fought against the white domination, and I have fought against the black domination. But for land, I don't know. I am sorry.
There's a lot that is going on. People are just screaming and shouting and being mischievous. And yeah, people are, yeah, man, I'll listen here, man. It's not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen. I tell you why. It's not going to happen, right? And yeah, of course, the ladies are, like same with the 1994 things and blah blah controversies and change of power, shifting, blah blah blah. They started again. I'm leaving South Africa. I'm leaving South Africa. I'm going to Australia. They're taking over now. I'm going to Australia. Then Nelson Mandela became the president. They all stayed. He's a wonderful man. He's a wonderful Nelson. He's a wonderful man. Thabo Mbeki was about to become the president. Started again. I'm leaving. Now that Nelson Mandela is no longer here, I'm leaving. I'm going to Australia. Thabo Mbeki became the president. He's a wonderful man. He's an economist, eh? Yeah, he's an economist. He's a wonderful man. And then Kgalema Motlanthe became the president. Like, I'm leaving. We didn't even vote for him. I'm leaving South Africa. I'm going to Australia. They didn't go. He was just there. And then the original boogeyman, Jacob Gedleyize, became the president. They were like, oh man, I'm leaving South Africa. I'm going to South Africa. Not South Africa. I'm going to Australia. The black people are, freaky. Don't you have another ticket to Australia? But nevertheless, and then Cyril became the president. All I knew was that everyone was celebrating Cyril. People, everyone. People were just dancing, Bayamoy, South Africa, Bayamoy, South Africa, Bayamoy. And then now there's a sudden change of events. People have changed now. People are like, man, yeah, man. Everyone is just like, no. This cannot be. Because it's the land. But I'm not naive and I'm not oblivious to the prevailing conditions of the country in the day that without land, your land is everything. This is a difficult subject. I don't want to indulge myself in that type of conversation, but land is everything. Without the land is the alpha and omega. I think after God, it has to be the land. But wait and see where our faith lies. If Cyril is taking us forward or backwards, or up or down, I don't know.
Oh my God, you just make me laugh.
Okay, here it is. Thank you for watching African Stereo, folks. Okay. Here's the thing. Nevertheless, no. Before last but not least. Here's a pitch. How about South Africans sell the land to Johan Rupert and then at a discount? Okay, yeah, is it not South African to sell something that someone is taken? It's South African, right? Yeah, how about they sell it to Johan Rupert at a discount, or anyone who was Becker or Patrice Motsepe, one of the billionaires, and then people, expropriation of land bill is just something else. I mean, people see guys like Gwede Mantashe with his big tummy moving like a pregnant hippopotamus, and then they're just like, land is never coming back. This one's land is never coming back. Nevertheless, thank you for watching African Siri. This is the only show where we cater for the layman, the common man, and the oversized intellectual. But we wait and anticipate and to see if whether ESCOM power stations are going to be expropriated without compensation, or is it just gonna be business as usual, or is it just gonna be redundant, or I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a day, morning, night, whenever you choose to watch the show. Tell a friend, and yeah, let's engage on comments. I'm happy to share my perceptions, and how I view and my inputs. Let's comment, let's debate, on all social media platforms. I'm African Siri. I'm out of here. Salute.
Just make me laugh. You're just too good at it.